Hey, I'm Kaz, the channel for the higher light.
And I'm Sally, your energetic guide and card reader.
This is the quantum thread.
A space to demystify energy, explore consciousness, and empower you to trust your inner truth. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to drumroll, please. Episode 9 of the Quantum Thread, Kaz. Can you believe it?
Hi everyone, how are you? Yeah, episode 9, it's great. I can see episode 99 will be here before we know it.
I know. And so is this year. It's just racing through. So, how has
Yeah.
your past week been? What's been sort of the vibe that you've been picking up on?
Well, as you just finished saying, the last thing you said before you said let's go was letting things unfold as they come, just letting them happen. And that's kind of how I've been. It's I found it to be so much better than planning and scheming and trying to get everything perfect. It's just let it flow, let it be, let it happen. It's brilliant. I love it.
As you're speaking, I am just so getting the goosebumps of alignment. It's
Yeah.
and it's been a process. Like I went to a workshop about a week ago, and it was going from the chaos of 3D into the embodiment of the 5D. But even this morning, we've been talking about getting from finding the order in the chaos. So everything's going on, but the order is like allowing things to unfold and flow. And I've been experimenting with that, and amazing synchronicities. Things are just opening up. It's incredible.
That's right. Yeah. I like to describe it as clearing your space, your personal space, because even though all those things are happening around you, you don't need to pull them into your space and hold on to them. You can be free, you can flow with life
Oh,
while all that's going on as well, and still deal with it and still, function as a human. So just don't hold things so tightly. Don't let them clutter up your space.
it's as you were saying that yesterday, I had a client, and literally we were saying, stop hanging on because you're literally clutching. It's almost like, and you're just about to, when you see it on the movies and they're hanging off the, I don't know, off the window frames and just about to drop, and it's just like, just stop with that clutching, because I said it's constricting, and I think that's what it's like. We're trying to hold on, get through. The
Yeah,
energy has been a bit wobbly over the past few days, and it's like,
yeah,
and that is how it is going. And it's just the more that, I mean,
yeah,
that trust and faith again, just to allow it to
yeah,
unfold.
yeah.
Mm.
And when I do that, it's like it doesn't matter what energies are incoming or whether it's eclipse season or Mercury retrograde season or whatever,
Yeah.
you've got that flow, that free space of you that is ever clear, so you can see what's coming from a higher level. It's almost like flying like the angel, the eagle, you're just kind of above it. You're not better than it, but just kind of above it so you can see it better and fly through it.
I think that's so beautiful. It's that eagle eye view, right, of the whole thing. But on the
Yeah,
weekend, for example, I was doing some strategy work, and I wasn't going down to the nuts and bolts, but I had the big picture of what I wanted to focus on: my lifestyle, having more happiness, more balance, peace, all that sort of stuff, my family, better connections with the kids, and my business, like letting it unfold, like you say, and same with the finances. And so I had the clarity about what energy I wanted to draw in, as in this is where I wanted to focus it on, but then letting things unfold, and it's starting to happen. So that was Sunday, say, and now it's Tuesday. So it's within a few days, things are starting to just flow in. And it's not that clutching on, trying to in your head work it out. It's just saying,
yeah,
yeah, this is what I'm calling energy around. It's my lifestyle
yeah,
and the balance and happiness, and the family and the reconnection. For example, out of the blue, the kids wanted
yeah.
dinner last night, unheard of. And I was going, oh, this shit is working.
It's embodying faith and just letting life happen. Because
Embodying.
life really is there for us. It's not against us. It's not against us at all. And I think a lot of us grew up with that mindset that life was tough and life, can go up against us, but it's not that at all. It's one of the many mindsets to let go of.
And once again, it's that clutching on, why is this happening? And, just the last little remnants, as if it's all going to fall apart. But it's actually, that is the biggest thing. When you have the courage
Yeah.
to allow that change to come in, to allow your fingers to let go of the control and just allow the flow to come in. Because as the channels have said a couple of weeks ago, or every week really, the abundance is all around us. And we get so caught in the abundance is only if we're hanging on and have it planned out and we can see how it's going to be. Like my kids are talking about 5-year plans and 3-year plans. I'm thinking, oh, we're talking different languages. I'm Czechoslovakian and you're freaking Italian. So, it's
Yeah. Yeah,
different.
that's it. But, let them create those plans,
Mm,
but teach them not to hold on to them.
mm,
Teach them the flexibility and to
yeah.
give the universe that space within that plan to, change the details. So when you're creating a plan, you're not micro planning. So,
Mm.
you're planning with the universe. So give it that space. Know it's there, acknowledge it, ask it, invite it in. That's how you build the momentum. Spirit knows you want its help, so it will indeed give you as much help as it can.
So spot on. You're so wise. But that's what I was like referring, saying I had my 4 sort of key areas I wanted to focus on, but then the detail wasn't done. And so, hey, hello, universe, let's do this. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's just
Yeah.
get together. Oh, do you think we could just channel around this sort of topic?
Okay.
What do you reckon?
Let's do it.
Loving the colors on you today too, by the way. So yeah, I mean, every time we get together, Kaz has these beautiful lines of like little quotes, flow with life, clearing your personal space, like little words of wisdom. I just love it. So she's getting into channel mode right now, just allowing energy to flow through. So it'll be interesting to see what insight comes today. Planning with the universe. No better way to just strategic plan than the energy of the universe.
Welcome. Welcome, dear ones. We thank you very kindly for the creation of this beautiful space. We are here for you in this space that you create, that you bring forward into time where we can assist. This is a very important step in allowing the flow of life to be as light and fluffy as it possibly can be for your liking. When you have this space which is clear, it is open, it is aware, it is love, and you build relationship with that soulful or spiritual or universal part of you that calls out. And that may look very different to somebody else's view. Allow it to be different. You are unique. You need to create your space, your flow. The universal flow does not flow in the same direction for each and every one of you. It is personal, it is intimate. That is why you are here on this beautiful planet, to have your unique experience in flow with time. When you hold on to that which the ego mind believes should be, and you wait determined for that belief to come into fruition. That is where you block the flow. The flow of light is freedom, freedom to come, to be at any moment that the divine intelligence creates for it. And it may come in many different ways. If you are seeking abundance, it may not come through the channel of winning lotteries. It may not come through the channel of working 9 to 5 and forcing yourself up in the ranks and wearing yourself out at the same time. For abundance will flow for each of you in the alignment of your heart and soul, in tune with the melody of the Creator and the plan that is yours, your birth plan. There are many things that you can hold on to, many beliefs that can change the way you flow, that life flows, that the energy flows through you and to you. Keep your mind simplified to have less firm beliefs, for there are fewer truths and much more creations than you may think. It is the ultimate truths of life that you hold dear. Like, we are one. We are all one. Yet we are all separate in this earthly incarnation. And they are truths that you hold. Yet what your uniqueness is a creation more than a truth. It is something that can flow. It is something that can rise. It is something that evolves over the course of your lifetime. Creation, dear ones, right from the very space that is your beautiful being, inviting in the energies that flow in simplicity, an open mind, free from all the rubble that can mount up.
Mm.
Do you have any questions?
Oh, I'm just allowing that to sit and process, but it's just allowing ourselves to keep our minds simplified and away from those firm beliefs, because as you said, the flow of life is freedom. And it's just, I think we're slowly starting to feel that and sense that. And we were talking with the channel before about hanging on and the clenching of life and taking that let's not say a risk, but just actually allowing ourselves, giving ourselves permission to let go. And it's tricky. I just find a lot of us find it very tricky to allow ourselves that permission to get out of the old way and the old firm beliefs.
It is having the ability to put yourself back in your kindergarten levels and relearning how to let go, relearning the truths of soul through your inner journey. Freedom is an inner journey. It's not something that can be taught. There are guides and teachers who can offer you suggestions, but you must go into your space in order to free it of all that holds it down. We thank you.
Thank you.
We love you and we bless you.
Wow. Well, so many gold nuggets every time. I've got goosebumps from top to bottom. That was amazing. But I've got to have a giggle. That was fabulous. Welcome back, Kaz. That was just fabulous. It's so good. So good. I scribe down as much as I can through it, but it started off just saying, flow of life is freedom, and it is. It's that beautiful, it's freedom. It's the inner peace. But keep your mind simplified with the less firm beliefs, and this is part of what we're talking about, trying to hang on to what we feel we should be achieving
Oh,
or
yeah.
doing and stuff. And then when the channel at the golden group said at the end, ask for any questions, and I said yes, but we are sort of, like myself included, struggling a lot to just allow that letting go. And they said we have to relearn to let go. It's having the ability to put ourselves back in kindergarten, to relearn to let go. That's a game changer, because as I said, freedom is an inner journey, which it is.
Yeah.
It's literally taking ourselves back to kindergarten. I had a bit of a chuckle because it literally is that. It's starting
Yeah.
again.
But when you do that, no matter what you're learning, don't you? Like, if I go out and try and learn how to paint, like I've done this, I'm like a kindergarten, trying to learn how to paint. It looks terrible. It looks, my mum's proud of it, yeah, but like, so everything we do, and your soul deserves that time as well. Spend that kindergarten time with your soul. Spend it with yourself. Spend it with your space. You know, love yourself enough to go back to basics and really look at your hand, or what flows from your hand, because that never ceases to amaze me, what my hands can find. And it's like, wow. And my eyes then learn to see these things. And it's all putting yourself in kindergarten, saying, you know what, I can do this. This is real. And sure enough, it is. It's very real.
It's so real. And when you go into channel, the hands start and it's just really flowy. But this is a game changer in my head, because this I can then equate in a logical way. Kindergarten is where everything starts getting printed, and the right and wrong, the good and bad, whatever. But it's relearning in a 5D way. So it's kindergarten for 5D kids, right? As opposed to, I don't know, let's say Steiner is a 4D version, and it's that stepping into that way
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
expressing, and so that's normal. And I really feel that kids, particularly born this side of 2000, they're very much more enlightened. This is their school, and that's why they're at loggerheads with the old school system, because the school that they've sort of schooling themselves in is so more the 5D way.
Yeah, that's right. They are retaining more of their knowledge of the universe for a lot longer, and not forgetting like a lot of us did.
Mm. Well, as we always say, our whole purpose here is to remember who we truly are, and our whole
Yeah.
remembering process. So,
Yeah.
yeah, interesting. Oh, I found that so fabulous, Kaz. How about you? I was just like, it's,
It takes me a while to process
oh,
because
I
I don't
know.
remember. It comes back to me. It comes back to me later, in bits and pieces if I need to know it. But right now, I kind of come out of it channeling a little dazed and
Oh,
confused.
no, look, I've got all the notes, allow the flow of life
Yeah.
to be as light and as fluffy as it can be. I just love that. And it's just that, when you're doing your hands, you're feeling the lightness, you're feeling just the beautiful, just going with it. There's no push against, you're not going against the tide. It's just flowing with the river of life, right?
It's like it's a light language.
Oh, of
Um,
course. Right.
Energy flows through my hands and out, and yeah, so it's a light language.
Oh.
Yeah,
And,
codes.
as the channel said, the more you're hanging on to that ego mind with the old beliefs, the more you're blocking it. So, and it's so true. And just allowing ourselves to have that faith and trust in ourselves, in the universe, that it will be okay, that if you let your fingers go, you're going to be safe. You're not going to drop, be smashed on the ground type of thing.
Yeah.
Just be,
that's it.
Lightness.
I used to hold on to my hands and not, just think, no, that's too weird. Don't do that. But I just find so much freedom in it. My whole energy shifts when I do it. And it's also part of my work now, my quantum healing that I've learnt through Activator and Marcus Bird. It's a part of that. So it's like one part of me is connecting to another part of me. And, that's how life flows. You build yourself as you go along, and it's really incredible. Really, really
Absolutely is.
How about we ask the cards?
Yes, I was just grabbing one, but the flow of life is freedom. That is basically the topic of today, I think, the flow of life.
Yeah.
So the card today says, heal the heart. Oh my goodness. Heal your heart and you'll heal your life. Allow your heart to shine brightly and your world will open up. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Do the things that you love. That's when you're in alignment and flow. It's when you're going against that and not honoring what you're feeling inside. So heal your heart and you'll heal your life, because then you get into this flow of life, which is finding that freedom, because everything isn't a burden. It's what you love. It's where your joy is, where your passion is. It's just... Oh, I just love all the synchronicities and the alignments and everything. It's so good. Oh, man. So on any parting words as we finish up today?
No, just let it be beautiful. And, the eclipse energies are coming to a close. Stay with the light, stay with it, continue building. Just stay in the flow.
I love it. Stay in the flow of life. And I always say, stick to the light and you'll be all right.
Yeah.
My parting little lines today. Well, Kaz, we've knocked over another one. Congratulations. Woohoo. Onwards and upwards. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So we encourage everyone to reach out, find out what other sort of questions do you have or topics you want uncovered. Today was about going back into kindy to relearn our old ways. So
yeah. And we've got the possibility of some workshops up and coming. So where maybe we can start some of those kindergarten classes or maybe some higher ones.
Let's start with some finger painting. That would be fantastic.
It's in the pipelines.
I'm so excited. So watch this space, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you all next week. See you later.
Bye.
That's it for this episode of The Quantum Thread.
If you have questions you'd like answered by the channel or topics you want us to explore, reach out anytime.
You can connect with Kaz for private channel sessions or with either of us for support on your journey.
Until next time, keep tuning in, trusting yourself, and following your inner thread.